Meanwhile, Tech Mahindra results are out with its Q1 FY26 results. And for the breakdown of the data, let me quickly go across to my colleague Puneet standing by. Puneet, take us through what we can expect and more importantly, the earnings that we're seeing at the moment.
Well, thanks so much for that. So results largely seem in line for Tech Mahindra. We were expecting it, because the expectation was just about a percentage fall in terms of revenue at 13,351 crores. That number has come in bang in line with estimates. If you look at the EBIT number as well, that's also come bang in line with our estimates of 1,477 crores. Because there is a slight increase in terms of revenue, the overall margin has come in at 11.1% and 11.01% as well. But we are being joined by Sandip Agarwal of Sowilo. Sandip, a very good afternoon to you and thanks so much for joining in. Just in terms of the first numbers of revenue, EBIT as well as profitability, numbers seem largely in line. What do you make of it?
No, good evening. Thanks for having me on the show. So, this is a really only company which has at least given numbers which are broadly in line, and there is no big negative surprise as of now based on the headline numbers we are seeing. So, and this is on expected line because this is a turnaround story and there are few verticals which have been languishing for 4-5 years now and there is a leadership change. So, obviously this number should be seen positively. I think within the large cap, this is the only company which has given decent number and there is a turnaround possibility and also some base effect impact of some of the large verticals not doing well for 4-5 years and there is some spend there. So I think this number should be seen broadly in line to slightly positive, I would say.
And Sandip, the deal with number is something that we have tracked for all IT companies at 809 million. It's coming at the higher and the upper range essentially of 600 to 800 million in terms of deal wins. It's been another quarter because even the last time in the quarter 4 we saw that kind of positive upbeat from the company beating the guidance, and we saw in terms of deal wins the positive reaction. So at $809 million in terms of deal wins, it looks like a number that's very strong. Would you agree with the same?
Yeah, so see, not only deal wins, even the actual numbers of revenue are good, and there is a clear turnaround. The management has also been indirectly hinting towards that in the interactions. So yes, overall I would, as I said, that these numbers are broadly in line to slightly positive. As of now, there will be some more details on the con call. So if that con call is also in line with the deal wins and there is a positive commentary, I think the stock can hold on. So this is the only name in the large cap where there is a possibility of some good turnaround and good delta.
Got that, Sandip. And Sandip, one question that's been popping up across beyond the results of Tech Mahindra has been the FY27 guidance on EBIT of 15%. Now, currently it's trading at 9.7% EBIT margins in FY25, and there has been some question coming on that, but it's been over the last 5 quarters a consistent increase in EBIT margins from the 9% range to 11% now. Do you feel confident of that target of management of 15%? Of course, we'll be waiting for more comments in each and every quarter going into 15%. But currently, what is your view specifically with the management target of 15% EBIT margins? And do you think that the company is already on track to get to that target of 15%?
Yeah, so I will say 15% is a modest target to achieve. But only thing now, what is happening is that again the kind of disruption which we are seeing due to the new technology. The problem will be that growth could again be tapering down for the whole sector and all the companies. And in that case, if let's say the management decides to have little more growth at a little compromised margin, then that 15% will look tough. Because there is still 4-5% ground to be gained, which is a very tough ask. So that is my limited submission. So maybe 15% margin would be achieved, but the growth may fall down to 2-3%, 4% only. So that is something which management will take a call, and we will know more on the earnings call. But earlier it was easier. Now with the new technology disruption, I think it will not be so easy to achieve 15%. But
got that, Sandip. Sandip, thanks so much for joining us, giving us perspective on that. And Sandip did highlight a few important points on deal wins as well as on something like the FY27 guidance. We'll be waiting for the management call today at 5:45